Hello and welcome to episode 378 of Bobo Arty Records. Hey! Yes, so I've had a little bit of a break, we've had dinner and I thought I'd get back and record a couple more for this week. So yes, I thought I'd take out the Ep378. I have a fresh crew in here, they're working on their first perk, they're up to about 91%. Yeah, I've had a few other games, some of them have been quite good, so yeah. It's been interesting today. So I'm running the 6-inch gun rather than the 5.5 that you start off with. I think it's pretty okay with that. I'm experimenting with two repair kits and some tea and cake, so see how that goes. But yeah, I thought I'd throw this out for a couple, and yeah, we'll see how we get on, and you can compare couple of matches and see what it's like. Mines should be a fairly pleasant one this time. Tier 9, just a couple of tier 9s there. Then counter match starting in the north, so I'm going to go sit over in the A1 kind of section. We'll probably have to be wary of counter battery and things like that, so we'll make sure that we move around between each shot, making sure that we actually move as soon as we've pressed the fire button, not waiting for our shot to come in before we start moving. That's a nasty habit that I've had for a very long time. It's difficult to kick as well, funnily enough. So yeah, from over here we should be able to get across to the cap circle if needed. Might just start off looking for a little bit of counter battery just in case. It's going to make our guys' lives that little bit easier if we can take out the artillery early on. Sometimes the artillery, well, most of the time the artillery will sit over in this position. Knowing our luck, this will be a different time. I'm not going to waste too much more time. Let's get aimed in on this T-34. Okay, that went right between his gun and his turret by the look of things. This Panther could give us a little bit of trouble. It's probably worth trying to get a shot on this guy next then. Is he going to hide behind the rock? No, someone else is pulling forwards by the look of things. Okay, got him square in the face there. Not sure if we've been spotted because, see, we don't have 6th sense or anything. Now hopefully you should be able to take out the Panther so we can have a look at this Pershing. So here we go, coming up for a reload. Hit him just in the top of the turret there. Let's see if we can get another shot aimed in on him. It's going to be difficult. Whether or not we can get back up on this rock to try and get over. I think our Yag Tiger looks like he's going to be alright, to be honest. Yes, he is. Cool. Right. So we can get moved around and have a look at this E5P. Looks like he's fairly happy sitting there sniping across, so we can let our aim circle come right in. Interesting. I was expecting that to kind of disappear. Okay. Well, we haven't got long to wait for another reload, so we might be able to get something on the back of this T-34. See, even without brothers in arms, the aiming circle is quite good. There we go. Fairly average amount of damage each time, but it's a reliable amount of damage, which is nice. We'll keep an eye on this hill then. See if we can get a shot on either this E5 or the T-34 again. Hopefully we can finish off this E5. E5P. There he goes. Good stuff. Right. And it looks like we've captured. Okay, well that'd be that then. So there we go. That was a victory. 1,959 of our own damage there. Managed to get a kill. Midway on XP. Didn't do too well on XP there. 6 shots fired, 4 direct hits with 4 penetrations and a splash. Came away with just under 21k. Times 5 for the day. It's not too bad. We've got a few more of these as well. And another personal reserve. Right, well that was quite quick. So let's go have a couple more and we'll see how things compare. Okie dokie, steps. This could be good. Tier 9 match again. 1 artillery per side. Now, one good place to sit. There's a spot just up there, behind those bushes and stuff. It's a nice place that you can sit so you don't get spotted and things. You can hit most places on the map there, and it's fairly reliable. The only downside is everybody knows that you'll be there. It's a very popular spot. So I used to go there and I tend not to now. It's difficult to move around, so if the other artillery decides to try and have a go at some counter battery and they think that you're there, if they see one of your tracers, you haven't really got the manoeuvrability in that little section to be able to get out of the way of shots that are incoming. Over here, the downside is that if you want shots over where the heavies are, obviously the shell travel time's further. But we do get some clear runs up here, and if you can help our guys push up round this way while our heavies hold this position, then our guys can come round and flank, and we can finish off the people that are over this way. Although these people have been spotted here, I might just wait and fire at least one shell over this way to see. Looking at the map though, it's not looking like many people are going over this way. So there's one of those Patriots. He's sitting fairly still. Let's get a shot on him. 2 hit points. Blimey. I think we should start moving up with these guys, because if we can move up round this way, then we can get some side shots on these guys. So right, let's get stopped and aimed in. I stopped at about 12 seconds, so we'll see if this aim time gets in before the reload's done. Okay, so it's looking about 15 seconds or so before you want that you want to be stopping around to make sure that you can get aimed in time, at the very least. Looks like they've dealt with that guy, so it's probably worth stopping and getting aimed in on this lot down here. This little Emil probably isn't going to last very long, which is not good. Probably best to try and get rid of the auto loader, I would have thought. So 2.5 seconds to get over there. There we go. Managed to whittle him down slightly. Probably best for us to keep moving down this way then. So you see already you want to be stopping and getting aimed in if you wanted to press fire as soon as the reload's done. But we don't. We want to try and get moved on up a little bit more. We want as many friendlies between us and them as possible, really. Looks like our guys up north have pushed effectively. Hopefully this should split the enemy forces. Some to go back up north and some to come back down this way, which kind of looks to be the case. I'm going to stop here then and see if we can get aimed in, get another shot down on one of these chaps. The T-30 is a very dangerous machine. It's got a very long reload though, fairly long should I say. And that went long. Boo. Okay, we can't have it all. Let's keep on moving on round. See if we can get another shot aimed in. Probably best to stop. These guys are heading back to reset the cap, so let's try and get aimed in ready. Hopefully our guys can deal with the the 122. We finish off this Scorpion. Maybe he's in a difficult spot to hit though. No, we managed to get him. Kind of taught that one in there. Okay. So our T30 and our 5100 aren't in too hot of a position now. So let's try and help defend this T30 if we can. So we could finish off this AMX 5100 if we're careful. There we go. Damn, unfortunately they've managed to take out the T30. So we weren't quite quick enough there. Hopefully they won't have worked out that that our shells are coming in from this direction. Our AMX 5100 looks to be reloading, so maybe we can get a shot down here and then reload before we need to go over and help him. See if we can get something in on this Super Pershing. No need. That fell short. That was a little bit of a snappy shot there. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. These guys are probably going to finish off our Tiger now. It's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Okay, yeah, they finished off the Tiger, but the T30 is fairly low on hit points. The MX 5100's been spotted, but shot on his arse end there. Damn it. That fell short as well. Could probably do without them falling short like that. All we need now is for that STI to come over this crest. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Okay. The T30 might have set up camp, possibly. Is it worth taking a speculative shot on the T30 or trying to help out this guy? Would have thought it's probably best us try and help out our 5100. Shot away then. Damn it. Maybe we should have waited. Bad decision on my part there. He's going to have to try and clip this KR. And now he's going to cop it from either the T30 or the 5100. Okay. See what we can do here then. Okay, half decent amount of damage there. Hopefully our tank destroyers can do something about him. I'm going to keep trying to move north. Keep them guessing. Hopefully 5100 or something won't come back for us. No, he's gone. That's good. So hopefully those two will decide to stay together now. So let's see what we can do here then. Let's try and take out the T30 and then we can all concentrate on the STI, can't we? At the same time come right in. Shot away. There he goes. Good. Feel a bit more confident to move forwards now. Try and shorten this shell travel time. Probably worth stopping and getting aimed now. Looks like he's probably going to cop it. No, we might be able to get a shot in on him. So it's nearly 3 seconds. Shot away. That went long. Okay, let's try and get a little bit closer. Try and shorten this 2.4 seconds down a little bit. Dim dim dim. Someone's going to have to try and spot him. Whether the Scorpion's best for that, I don't know. We've got it down to nearly 2 seconds. Should we stop and get aimed in now? Yeah, let's try and get aimed in here then. Scroll in a little bit more, maybe this will help. Should we try Battle Assistant? I don't feel too confident with it. Let's try and get a little bit closer. That could have splashed him. Looks like our tank destroyers should be able to deal with him now. Nope, that didn't splash him. Okay. Let's try and get aimed in again then. Maybe this one will finish him off. 2, 1. Okay, there we go. You should be able to shoot him now. Finish him off. Lovely. Nice. There we go. Good game. Well, there we go. That was a victory. Only 35% of our shots actually landed on target. But we still managed 307 assists and 2,453 of our own damage. Made a little bit of a loss by the look of the credits there, but not too bad on XP. 3rd on damage, 3 kills. So I think we did alright between us there. Managed to pull that off. So 14 shots fired, 5 direct hits, 5 penetrations and 8 splash. We did make a little bit of a loss, but that was a victory. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. Nice. Wasn't quite sure how that was going to turn out. I think when you get Brothers in Arms on here, I think this is going to be a very staple artillery. Quite reliable really from looking at that match, but although we're up to about 16 minutes, I'm feeling like we should go out one more time and just have 3 matches to compare. Okie dokie. Fiery Salient, tier 10 match this time. 3 artillery on our side, 2 on theirs. Now starting in the south we get an option. We can either go over to K1, which is great. It's a nice position. I'm going to sit down K7-ish. You can sit this side of the hill or the other side of the wee train track there. I think as long as, if we do sit down here, we're going to have to make sure that we do move around. Counter battery on this particular map is fairly common, especially in the higher tiers. I say that, we probably won't be able to do any now. Now, normally 3 places that artillery like to sit here is roundabouts this kind of section, which we best watch for a tracer. I kind of listen for them as well. My eyes aren't very good, so sometimes my ears can help hone it in a little bit. Okay, another good position is roundabouts here that they like to sit, and also here and here. So there's a few places that we can look for artillery. Looks like there's one there. Looks like there's one there as well. It also looks like they're moving around, so which is good. That's what they should be doing. Whilst there's not much spotted, I'm going to waste some time, as it were, throwing some shots over in this direction. So whether or not these guys are lazy enough to be moving around or not. We could have a go at that T-44, but so there's one. There we go. So there's one out of the game, which is lovely. It's probably worth us trying to get some shots on the hill now then. And we're not able to get anything on that IS-3. He's managed to get down there pretty well. I'm reversing up at the moment, seeing if we can get some shots across. We can now if someone was to spot him, so if someone would be kind enough to try and get back through. There he is. So we're a little bit... Oh, that's... Oh, that would have hit him as well. Okay, so there was a T-57 heavy that was spotted in the middle along with the T-44, and an IS-7 and an M103 whilst we were in the middle of doing that. Is it worth looking for this other artillery? We've got lots of tasty targets over in the east. Okay, can have a look at this IS-7 or T-49. T-49 would be good to take out. He's definitely being their eyes on the crest. Do you see that shot bounce off the IS-7 there? Okay. It's a 110 and a 62A. I'm surprised. I would have thought the 62A would have been in the middle. Kind of around where the T57 Heavy is. Okay, well, try and knock them down a little bit then. Wow, that went long, didn't it? Jeez. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We'll stay aimed in here, seeing as though we're nearly done on a reload. See if we can land a shot on one of these guys. Pershing's falling back. It's not really in a good position for us to hit now. Damn it. Okay. So a lot of these shots so far have gone a little bit wayward. Keep trying. We can always have a go at that T57 Heavy if this fails miserably. Okay, that went in. Right, I'm willing to stay here that little bit longer. Doesn't look like the enemy team are willing to push at the moment. I say that as the T57 Heavy starts to push on. We've managed to track him though. Good. That's him gone. It was important. I think if he'd have managed to push down the side of the tracks there, could have been game over for us. T62A's popped up again. I think it's worth trying to move over to the hill or wait for this IS-7. I think we should get aimed in on the hill. Now we've got to wait for this aim time again. Just need to be patient. Don't want to be wasting shots. I know we've only got 26-second reload, but every shot's important here, so. Who's spotting the hill for us at the moment? Kind of watching the map quite closely, just to see where everyone's going and things. I think after this shot it might be worth us trying to get moved. I can't believe they're still willing, they're not willing to push. Okay. I'm not going to waste any more time then. We'll go for some targets that are actually lit at the moment. Now the IS-7's on pretty low amount of hit points. Maybe we can try and get his gun out of the game. Uh-oh. Not good. Okay, I'm not going to wait to get this shot off then. Let's get moved. Probably should have moved a little bit sooner. Never mind. I think we got spotted from up on the hill there. I wasn't expecting them to push like that, so yeah, it is what it is. We still managed to get ourselves a kill. I'm not sure whether these guys are going to be able to pull off a victory though. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, well, unfortunately that was a defeat there, but we had 33% of our shots land, actually hit target. We managed 1,453 assist damage. I think most of that was probably on the T57 Heavy, and 1,437 of our own damage. That's not too bad. I think everybody here did roundabouts 1.5 to 2,000 damage there until we get down this end of our team. But we were second on XP. I know it's a loss, but still it's a little bit more XP for our crew. So again, we did make a little bit of a loss there. Yes, to be expected though, isn't it? So 9 shots fired, 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations and a splash. Yeah. So did we, or did we not hit any other? No, we didn't. Okay, I was wondering whether or not we hit the other artillery at the beginning there, but I'm guessing that he moved effectively, which is good. It's a good sign. Okay, so there we go. It's a little bit of a longer episode, but we managed to get three different games in on 3 kind of different maps. So yeah, there you go. The FE207. I think it's really good. I wouldn't actually get rid of it. I think that once you've got this, I'd keep it, even if you do move on up. So it's a nice, well-rounded machine. Could be a little quicker, maybe, but the reload time and the aim time are really good, and it's quite accurate, really, compared to most. So yeah, but right, I'll leave it there for this episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and stuff if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, bye.